Okay. Let's just put you here. This screen over here. Okay. Hello, and welcome to Ace Combat 7. I know we're going kind of weird orders, and I know I am not completing each game in one sitting as much as I'd like to. I do not have that much time. And I don't know. I just wanted to do a sampler week like this. I might do another one, but it won't be flying related. It'll probably be something like a Mega Man week. At least that's what I'm thinking. But it does feel pretty good to be back in the air with the crazy, wild, and flat kind of bullshit fights, especially yesterday. Good lord. I did not expect Project Wingman's mercenary mode to push me to. It's like, I'll just use the starter planes. It'll be fine. Oh, nope, never mind. I have to whip out the super planes. This isn't happening. So, yeah, mercenary mode is definitely meant for you when you unlock all the good shit. Then the game feels free to throw all the bullshit at you right from the window. And, yeah, good luck. Now, that being said, though, well, that's Wingman. We're here at Ace Combat 7, the one that revitalized, or rather, it put Ace Combat back on the spotlight after so many years of Ace Combat being dormant after, I think it was Ace Combat Infinity? After that one, they just sort of went underground. And then number 7 popped up, and I think for the most part, what worked is that Ace Combat went back to its roots, but also kinda kept in the novel objectives from Ace Combat 5, just on a bit more of a down low, as most levels are just, find the target, blow the shit out of the target, and engage in wild dogfights. Which is, at its heart, the core of this series, and, if you asked me, actually, no, I wouldn't even go into that scenario, because Zareth did ask me about this one years ago. Or, was it years ago? Maybe it was back when I was MMO addicted as fuck. He showed me a music from it. I think it was Kimona, and I liked it, but I never did want to actually check out the series. It was only after calming down from the MMO high that I was on for 10 years plus is when I decided, you know what would be a great idea after being addicted to one game for a whole decade? No, let's go explore a shit ton of other games, because I probably should stop. Well, you would think I would have stopped playing games after that, but it's like, nah, let's just explore all these single-player games that I never got the chance to beat or play. And that's how I went on crazy binges, like an Ace Combat binge, a Trails in the Sky / Trails whatever binge, and I mean, I know that the more popular idea for streaming these days is all the multiplayer stuff, like Apex or Minecraft or whatever the flavor of the month is. And I guess if I were aiming to be big, you'd see me do I'd be doing a lot of things that go against my principles. I mean, I guess you could say, the bigger VTubers would tell me to just grow the fuck up, suck it up, and, do it. But, well, I guess if that's the only option, I don't know. I've been thinking about expanding to Twitch. It still kinda doesn't sit with me well, the idea of splitting my audiences up like that and having to I think Twitch has like a weird 5-minute wait time, so I actually do have to have a loading screen or something at that point. And, so I have to adjust my timers to like 5 minutes so I can start directly. Since, you guys should know that I like being prompt. I like being here on time. And I'd rather not force you to sit through a big waiting screen if I could help it. I mean, if I were a bigger well, you know, one of the top dogs, then yeah, sure, maybe a loading screen would help, but I'm not gonna mince meat here. I hate the waiting shit sometimes. It's like, come on, I really want to see them play this game. It's like, well, shit. And it's not that I hate conversation or starting off with a conversation or anything. I mean, I like my idle talks, although I don't know if I can really do talk streams on, like, Kiara's level, where I just talk at length about stuff for 6 hours. It'll start to sound like a video essay at that point, which is kind of bad. Well, but that being said. Did I post... Oh, no I did not. Oh, that was close. Okay. Let's, get the red buttons and go live. Speaking of which, I mean, I guess if I were to get twitched, I'd probably get the raids and stuff, but I suppose it's just a bit of planning and thought. Oh well. Anyways, that's enough idle conversation. We know what we're here for. We're not here for some old man to ramble on about his days and things, because, frankly, I'd rather not subject you guys to that. I want to get into the game, have fun, and, well, dick around, so let's restart the story. Alright, well, since we're at this point, let's go for Ace.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you?
Hey, what's up?
It does to me. A hell of a lot.
We're playing some Ace Combat 7.
When I close my eyes,
how's things been?
Dreams is a deep.
You may have noticed my look changed a bit here.
Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Ooh, boy.
You know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful.
Damn.
Then, finally,
It's test flight time.
I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
Doesn't that sound kind of dangerous?
So, I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters.
Well,
They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
oh no. I wonder what those Erusians are up to.
Should have built a return too.
Yeah, they are definitely dead as fuck with 30 Gs. Although the Ace Combat pilots are superhumans, so... Well, they might as well be superhumans.
Here?
You can pull some real bullshit here that would kill a real person.
Settle down.
Or kill most people.
You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today.
If you want realism, Ace Combat ate the place. If I had to recommend somewhere else for that, it's
went down immediately after.
go play
We are led to
DCS.
conclude that they have attacked
It's a lot more realistic than this. Oh
Here's your
boy.
mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately.
Oh, you play War
Find the
Thunder.
unidentified
Yeah,
craft,
no,
then use
you
your weapons to round them up and force them to land.
you should not last that long. But this is Ace Combat, where there's a lot of bullshit physics.
There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified
I don't know.
aircraft
I'd
are
argue
going ahead.
DCS is
How is that possible?
probably
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many
well.
injured.
Scramble.
I'd
All
say
units,
DCS
take
is
off
one of
and
the more
eliminate
realistic
unidentified
ones.
craft
I'm not sure
attacking
which
the
one's
base.
more real than the other,
This is
realism
not a drill.
wise. But yeah. Anyway. Man, I am running into a lot of people playing flying games. Probably a good thing. Anyways. Let's start off with good old faithful. The, Well, it's NG+.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Let's start off with good old faithful, the F-14. Nothing too crazy. Oh, you have.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and feedback.
Man, I love the F-14's look. It's always so good.
Carrier. Oh, looks like the harbor's taking a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, warm up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWAC Skykeeper.
Good old
Unidentified
LANs.
bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
We'll go. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad.
Too
Mage 2.
easy.
Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Mage 2, missile away.
They're way overhead.
Locked. Enemy support eliminated. This should make the
God
job easier.
damn.
Destroy
The
target.
sniper missiles sure are AI breaking. Okay, we're getting closer though. I should be able to... 3, 2... Now.
Missile connected.
Bingo.
Target confirmed down.
I think bombers are back to being 2-hit kills. AC-5, they're just way too sponge.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
I think we'll be fine.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
We've done enough damage to the harbor, the carrier, and enemy fleet. Drop payload on installation and return to base.
Mage 2, target down. Enemy bomber down.
Easy
Nice going, Mage 2.
peasy.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still
Oh,
got a long
right.
way to go,
The new
kid.
thing they introduced in this one that wasn't in all the other Ace combats is the high G turn.
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1.
You can do some sharp turns if you hold both the Excel button and the
Their trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off.
Oh, I
Mage
fucked
1,
up there.
make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
I'd probably like to try the fighters.
Column, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
If I were to play War Thunder. Fun fact, my artist plays. Or, I think she did play it at one point.
Right now? Jesus.
It really is bizarre destiny.
UAVs. I can't tell them apart. Lock acquired.
Harbor facilities and carriers and fuel.
Ah, fuck, right. These missiles don't track.
Mage 2, Fox 3.
Don't let them destroy the harbor. Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor is under heavy fire.
Mage 2 bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their whole payload. Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Alright. Well, normally I'd have this to be beginner friendly, but since it's NG+, all I can do is refrain from using the super planes that will absolutely break this game in 5 quarters. So,
Behind target and ready to attack.
man, I love high G turns though. What a nice addition.
Column 1, Fox 2.
Even though they are kind of busted. Ooh, that was rough. Bro, the incline! I'm also pretty sure F-14 does not fly this fucking quick. Yeah, no. Well, maybe you can do it in an F-22 Raptor. That's the only time I think that'd be... Well, that or a Sukhoi 57. That'd probably be possible then.
Missile launched.
Seriously, turns like this is kind of nuts.
Mage. Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones? Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Again, these games are
We are currently
ridiculous,
assessing the
but I
damage
love
to
them
the base.
anyways.
We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
Oh, that could have been better. But, you really shouldn't be aiming for S ranks the first mission.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Well.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
Well.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusea, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom.
Oof.
When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone.
As of 1 p.m. today,
The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared.
Uh-oh.
Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process.
Well, damn.
Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer.
And she got gunned down.
In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I
Somehow?
crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye. I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too.
Well then.
We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusea, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison.
Feels like some of this shit was
This
JPEG.
place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Well. Okay, we're on mission 2. Who's ready for more air spinning?
Erusea has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Usian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusea are currently appearing throughout Usea. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent. and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation.
Now,
The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
okay. Should be easy enough. Right, so here's the aircraft tree. Here's where you'd actually, buy shit. And only reason why I have this much stuff is, I already bought it all. That and I played this game quite a bit, so there it is, I suppose. But yeah, you basically buy stuff in a research tree fashion, and the, there's some stuff that's only multiplayer based, and you just basically buy it piecemeal. Although at the beginning, you can't really buy much. So if you want my recommendations, I'd say just get the F-14D as soon as you can, because 14D is pretty good for a decent while. Then I think later you get a F-10 for free, but what was it? I think it was at a point you get... Okay, I forget which one it was. It was either the Gripen or the Typhoon. No, I think it was the Gripen. Since you wanted cruise missiles for one of the missions you can farm easily. No, wait, never mind. It was the Raphael. That's the one that had the LACMs, which are pretty busted. They're basically bombs in a missile. Range and radius-wise, but actually, you know what? There's no better way to show this than to actually go fly one, so let's get going. What else did I throw on these things? Let's give it a shot.
Mage Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Raphael is one of the better planes. It's more like a mid-game plane, but there's a mission that you can farm that lets you build up the trees real quickly.
Vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire DA! Clear our vehicle out of there!
It's popping off now, Trigger. War has officially begun.
Oh boy, that was bad.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
APC destroyed.
Permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Missile launched. Target destroyed.
Again, don't be too reckless now.
Missile.
Unlike yours truly.
Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Missile.
We'll go. Here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits.
Oh, that's
One
how.
side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
The clouds.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Taking heavy fire!
Clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The secret
That's
is some
also
weapons
not
have
how
lock
this
onto
works,
their
but,
targets, too.
well, don't worry about it.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
That will be fine.
So you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
2 targets remaining.
Locked on.
That radar was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. These are too far from Allied territory. The enemy aircraft away from the base.
Way to go.
Freak!
They have a lock on you, shake 'em.
Missile.
We really have interceptors. That still sounds like us.
Mage 2, missile launch.
Freak!
Why don't they withdraw? What? They gotta bring their buddies back from the dead? Box 2.
Missile evade.
I can't stop it. Evade the aircraft. Enemy first place has fallen. Push up more.
Alright, clean up that last radar vehicle. There's nothing in your way now. Trigger, there's one more to go.
Alright, I'll admit, that was a little ridiculous, but don't worry about it.
Fox 2. Locked. That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Oh, to see the Erusians' faces now.
Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
How the hell is the enemy able to hit it so accurately when it's camouflaged? No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some forwards. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
All right, this base is worth destroying.
Keep your mind focused. Launch preparations complete. Bolts are free. Stand clear, 15 meters.
All transports have been destroyed, but what were they carrying?
UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Oh boy. I thought you could actually prevent them, but I guess not.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar.
Ah, these
They're close.
things.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them.
It didn't connect.
HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs.
Target lock. Fire it.
Bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed.
He yells, Captain. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Okay, he's gonna make a
Golem
pass.
2, the enemy's reading you.
I don't know about that. Oh. Right, clouds.
Fox 2.
Entering clouds.
This is bad.
I'm glued to this one.
The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger.
Mage 2, you've iced up.
Right, this is also a new status, so watch
Missile
out.
did not connect.
Don't try to read their movements. I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good.
Where'd he go?
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
He's mine. He's not getting away.
Lock broken by the clouds.
Eh, we still got
Nice
him.
kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are
That
clear.
wasn't a
Nice
good
work,
showcase
everyone.
of
Mission complete. RTB.
the Raphael. Feels
No
bad.
casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
You shoot, someone gets killed.
Well, that part's
Guys in
true.
charge take care of the rest.
You know, never mind.
The current target is on rails. There's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target.
Don't worry. It might seem bitch basic right now, but the story is about to get wacky real fast soon.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Ah, this mission. Oh, here we go.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital. Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandhar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Choppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Choppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Ocean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Alright. This mission. It has one of my favorite lines and also one of the soundtracks I really remember. So, I need to adjust the sound to 100. Hang on. Oh yeah, let's crank that BGM volume. We're gonna eat real good today. Especially if I finish this stuff really quick. We'll see. We'll see. So far I've been breezing through it, but okay, we've already seen this. Alright, now then, let's get good old sexy. Get the 8 AAMs.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Oh wait, shit. I should really try to toy around with the coat paint changer. There's some good customization. Okay, hold on. Let's see if, there's a color scheme I want to wear, but not sure if it's there. Fuck, I don't have it. But, it'll be, well, it's more related to 5, so, whatever. Oh dear. I'm a little sleepier than usual. We'll try to get a good amount of levels before I call it quits. Although these go by quite quick, so...
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them,
you heard him.
Like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. So, first hunting season,
damn. Oh, wait.
remaining.
Right, I forgot to mention, the 8 AMs are hella inaccurate.
Mage 2, missile
They got me.
3 remaining.
Well, they're expected to one-shot, but the accuracy is not very good. Sometimes they land. It's gonna be more for the next part. Alright, it's gonna overshoot. Gotcha!
Nice kill. 1 remaining.
Alright, gonna joust this guy.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Oh boy.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
Missile incoming. Evade. Break. Break.
What the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution. Large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft stand by.
Eh, we can dodge it. Oh boy, here we are. By the way, okay. I know you guys are thinking, there's no way something this exists in real life. I mean, exists outside of this. But it does. Oh, it very much does. This is actually based off of a design. I just kind of forgot which one it was.
Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Alright, just gonna...
Just waiting for mission command.
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them. These guys will go down easy.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
Roger. Take out big baby Huey. Look at that light from the arsenal bird. Shit.
Missile away.
Missile! Break hard!
Bandits are fast as hell.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status? Verifying the situation.
Bastards. Take them all down. Golem 3, Fox 2, Sicko! Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Golem 3, Golem 2, hit! Status report.
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. It should still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break! Missile! Lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
Coming. What's the plan? Where's their report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority. How's that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there! Breaking! Evade! Control ground. I'm breaking off!
Skeleton 2 lost.
We've got incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses.
Well,
All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Early an observation. Major and earlier squad surprising ready.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2 is hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
you heard him. Let's get dirty.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle
Escort column 2.
That landed?
Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back in I.
You know what? Never mind.
Get back to base and cool your heads.
Copy that. Returning home.
Page 2, locked.
Okay.
The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired.
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Column Squadron, Mage Squadron, making fire and come back safe. Mage 2, UAV down. Yowza. Missile away. Target is in range of guns.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Missile did not connect.
Good old charge at them and fire maneuver. Always works. Except when it doesn't.
Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Gargoyle 1, leaving Operation Airspace with column 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, column 2, engage now. Attack.
One bed, 50-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile! Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Column 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against MSU-30. Wingtips. I can't shake it off. Imagine me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run. Not on my watch.
Page 2, locked.
Column and Mage Squadron.
Get those UAVs off of France.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fort Grace aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
Got one in my sights.
Huh.
Jet Pete. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
Browning, break off. That's it, baby. Now we can pop firing.
Missile evaded. Get your asses out.
Your allies are pretty useless, though, in this one.
Page 2, missile launch.
Don't think, focus.
Squadron, get those things off my ass.
Tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
Mage Squadron still have their hot shot. Then we just might make it out. Just have faith. All the things we don't even get. Okay. This is where we lost.
By the way, the AI drones kind of cheat to you.
I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can. I'm still stuck.
Finally. Ugh.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful
Mage 2's
you're around.
response. Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
H2, support!
Uh-oh. Sky singing Latin. This is never a good sign.
Column 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Mage 2, they have a lock on you.
Nickel.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Targeting gun range.
One more to spike.
This is getting a little tight.
I got him. Although our time's been pretty bad.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Maid Squadron, withdraw.
I forgot how tricky the damn drones are.
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us.
Well,
our own
rip.
forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Oh, I can still get nicknames. Holy shit.
Here he comes.
And there's our SU-30 guy.
Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters. 15
You would think he would know when to quit, but
Engaging the
I
enemy
guess,
in combat so we
you
can
know the
use his
saying, old
physiological
men
data
are
to
pretty
improve
damn
the
stubborn.
drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now, compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
Man, I don't want to fight drones with this guy's skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast.
Man, that coffee
All
looks
us
real
prisoners
good
had
right
become
now.
Big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners.
Was that TP? Yeah, that's
Shout,
TP.
Burn Osia down. No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off.
Oh boy.
You can count on that.
Okay. I do have a bit of a problem with the narrative structure, but that'll come up if we make it to certain missions.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator.
Oh.
It's likely a large squadron.
Oh boy.
We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger.
But of course.
After you bust through, secure the rescue craft.
Gotta say though, he has a neat call sign. With that dog with a damn revolver in its
Provide
mouth.
escort for Mr. Harling's craft after
Good choice.
Good luck out there, everyone.
Alright, well, let's keep going with the good old F-14. I'd say until the next mission, then I'll probably whip out one of the other ones.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Oh boy. I don't remember the flight idea for this one too much, but
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Okay, I think I'm near a part where I might be able to pull a weird one. Was it here? Oh no, never mind, it wasn't. It was somewhere else. Hold on. I'm trying to remember the fastest route to this one.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Just yaw slightly to turn. Don't try to full turn too much here. It's a bit of a odd mess. There should be a shortcut up ahead.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
I say should. Here we go. Bottoms up. Wish me luck.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president of my eyes. No change. He and the people who built the space elevator and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
We're almost through.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
And that is how you cheat that one. I don't recommend trying that your first time through, but
Is clear.
if it's your second time through, go for it.
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft
Here we go.
shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Page 2, target destroyed. Target destruction confirmed. Page 2, locked. Page 2, target down. Missile inbound! Missile inbound!
Hey! Welcome to Ace Combat 7! We're trying to... Oh boy!
Missile away. Half of the anti-air guns down. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Tell them squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn.
Gargoyle squadron, stay focused. Don't lose your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. All anti-air guns destroyed.
Oh, that was close.
All SAM sites down. The landing zone is secure.
Think we should
Sea
be
Goblin,
fine.
you are clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the ex-president location now. Run for the container!
Mage 2, target down.
Yeah, Mage 2 destroyed the...
I kinda guessed that gunfire shot. That wasn't my intention to land that one, but hey, a good guess is a good guess.
Enemy's got a lock. Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper! is identified. Behind the gantry crane. Mr. Harlan, they're right there. Jacob's been hit. Incoming rocket.
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harlan alive? That's about half. Mop up the rest.
They got the chopper head in the air too.
Oh boy. Not. Ah, son of a bitch. Oh boy, this is gonna be annoying. It'll stall. When it stalls, we'll kill it.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harley. Rescue unit down. One soldier has his radio. We'll get Mr. Harley out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
Ah, bastard.
Hang in there. We found an Norwegian transfer craft. His engines are on.
The Air Force car. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harley.
Will do. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Ah, bastard. It'll stall. There we go. Hey, Sprocket. Damn! I thought I could joust that one. There should be it. Yep, and there we go.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off. Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogey's on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101. Forerunner
Uh-oh.
from Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain elements. Wilco, forming up. Missile headed for friendly. Orders on the flyer warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fighter. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Page 2. Enemy UAV down.
That ship isn't one of ours.
Enemies at Ranger guns.
Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
What's 2?
Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed. Gargoyle, inside.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Well, reinforcements here at least. I guess.
Skykeepers, what the hell was that? Guardrail did their job. Figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual. Northwest Squadron, report.
One hit was stored. The rest of the ship by UAV. The elevator was breaking up the threat. Running for it.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
Damn.
Mother Goose 1 hit.
Uh-oh.
Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Hurley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. Mage 2, missile away. Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
Uh-oh.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harley's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harley, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harley, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Missed.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees.
There we go. Rip bus.
Oh my god. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
What?
Verifying the
This
situation.
is bullshit.
Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Rusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest.
Oh, come on!
UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye on the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand why?
Well, shit.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Well, that's some bull. Oh, right. Now for the next mission. Looks like we're going to jail.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here.
Ah, the prison arc.
My dad died.
Frankly, I think this is my favorite part
when
in
your
this
allies
game.
are surrounded,
partially.
one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to
that's an
tell me how
F-15.
my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember?
Oof.
He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him.
Wow.
Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
I like the idea of using outside perspectives, but I think the kid in number 4 did this a lot
All right,
better.
guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tack name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Well,
switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary. How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers, but what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
okay, here we go. The OST for this one's contentious, but I think most people like it. Now, let's see here. We ain't using anything too fancy, that's, sure. However... well, I guess I haven't tried this one. go.
Get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception. Spare 15,
Here we go.
The runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. Spare 8, when you land, your ass is grass. Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah! I'm sorry. It's like, you excited to have another murderer with you? Yeah! This fucking game.
Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes. Much appreciated. Any aircraft in the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
We'll be fine.
Look at that. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit, the enemy just hit the control tower.
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
Woohoo! Good old Punchevs.
Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I move the shoot tower? Commander McKenzie?
Damn it!
Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything.
Ah, here we go. My favorite words. Show no mercy.
Wanna bet which one of us gets the first chance as race starts?
I may be bloodthirsty.
I decide when you die. Alright, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line too? I'll show you all how it's done.
Aircraft, act at your own discretion.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Spare 9, Fox 2.
I'm in position. He's mine. Warning, bandit. Breaking.
Stall warning.
Breaking off.
Anyone's gonna take the top score from me. It's my blood.
Point 2. This is Dormant Squadron, passing waypoint 2 above cloud level.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission.
Breaking out of luck.
educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harley's murderer.
Finish the job and let's get out. Swing back down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. He's shot.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. Where the hell are we out here?
Sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported. This is decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Talking's that slow on a challenge. But don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You two, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Enemy on your tail. Watch out.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need to yap to pull the trigger.
Damn, this is gonna be some scissor. Ah, forget it.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Go. Ben McKenzie, please maintain silence for a moment.
Chew on lead, pal. Trigger again. Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck. This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy. Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
That Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 4 targets remaining. Watch your mouth.
Bingo! Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission. 2 targets remaining.
Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Now the paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess even Dan Eddisdog has an idea how to end the war.
The last escort is down. The bombers are ripe for the picking.
I love this job. Trigger does all the work.
This is a match for Harling's murderer.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first serve.
All targets
targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB.
Star warning. Star warning.
Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Woo! That was,
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Bank right. 3,000 meters. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
oh well.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off.
That could have been better. Oh well, a landing's a landing.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Wow. We just saved your life, asshat. Come on. Oh, right. There's no more dialogue.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same.
They were such enthralling creatures. What is this dialogue? They're such enthralling creatures.
Would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger.
Oof.
The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day,
is this
a
the part?
classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited.
Oh, I think this is the part. Oh boy.
She laughed like a princess.
JPEG
I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler.
No, seriously, look at it. It looks like a freaking JPEG.
The one to restore the monarchy.
Holy cow.
This new princess was truly a godsend.
I'm pretty sure it's actually not a JPEG, but
if Mihai's
it might be.
Were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Well, okay, so, in this mission, normally, well, you're supposed to use the A10. So, with that being said, we will indeed use the A10. Okay, let's see here.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
This is so dumb. Okay, before I do anything, normally A10s are not this fast. Strange Reel is a strange place. That is all.
All aircraft, spread out and attack. We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked. Enemy aircraft. A whole squadron. Running the anti-air interceptors. Open fire. We'll do what we can.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Leave them to me. Bullying the weak is a kind of specialty of mine.
You're hitting 3 locations. Some of air powers, but our threat is variable. I think it's the best way to prop up their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
The idea of getting out of line.
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7.
Again, this is not how this is supposed to function.
How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back. Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys. Let's be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off? You're gonna wish this mission would never end. Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around. The vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target. Visual fly splitter now, Trigger. Sphere 15, Fox 2. Target hit. All promise destroyed before takeoff. Who did that? Scratch one on. That was fast. Keep up the good work. Rhino. Hostiles in the area are nearly wiped out. Begin moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some more lead.
I'm going out to the plane. Active.
You're giving me another shot. You must be my lucky day. The alien base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count? Haha, Trigger's the one who did most of the work. Why are you so proud of that, full man?
Well, time for a bombing run.
Enemy reinforcements. Check your radars.
Okay.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops. Spare 11, just do your job. Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping. The murderers done it again. Gonna have to rethink the odds. Control this mission, I'm afraid.
Turn and burn! There's a bullet for you!
Jets and flares are running low. Locked on target. Hostile has a lock.
Alright, I'm back!
Missile away.
Spare 15 has destroyed a target!
Target hit.
They're protecting our flight path! David, behind you! Look out! Enemy on me! Breaking up!
Alright, I'm gonna try something stupid that might cause us to fail this mission, but here we go. Ready?
Trigger crashed. Got more company.
What's your state? I don't need more work!
Let's fight. I'll shake him.
I'm cornered!
Vehicle down. Confirm kill on AA gun. The base commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in, but it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell what to do next. Rosia has one. Probably says where and when wants like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Band Dog. Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary.
Let me look into this doctrine thing. Bribe is all you need to link to a terminal. It's amazing how many people like the password on a known letter desk. They tell us all about getting access. The enemy just has to wait for us to mess up and crash.
Enemy in gun range.
Caution.
Trigger smoked him.
You're gonna regret letting me get behind you. Enemy on your tail. Look out.
I have no comment on that one.
Someone help me out here. Escaping rock. Breaking away.
Missile.
Warning, missile in the air.
Missile.
Watch our back. Goodbye.
Caution. Pull up.
Target acquired.
Caution.
Trees destroyed all the trucks.
Okay, I think there's one AA gun left before that counts as a blown up base.
Got one on my tail.
Aircraft approaching at high speed, bearing 280.
Ah shit, it's the drones.
They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
They can dogfight without pilots?
Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. Did the trailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into?
They're just pawns.
That lion son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation. Enemy base is crippled. That's enough. Go find some enemies that can kill you.
They're taking off from inside. A tunnel? You gotta be kidding. I'm going to get to the base and get it.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
I roll a missile. Shake it off.
God damn it, I'm in! I'm still at the table! I roll a missile. Another one. I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Someone's down. Who is it? Ty Roller. He's been taken out.
Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Thanks for saving my ass.
What happens to a bet when the banker's out?
Moron.
Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. The slurs will be punished.
I'm hit. My aircraft.
This isn't even a fight.
Shut up.
Try to stop it.
Retreat.
He wants to survive. Wants to die, let him.
We'll be fine. These guys are just being dummies.
Man, you're useless. Nothing but those. Reach your numbers. Spare 15 dead another. That's 3. Cowboy, missile coming at you.
Damn.
You're not like going to scurry back to the base trigger, I'll give you that.
Well, at least that one died.
Wrap it away, little guard dog.
You'll pay for this.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
Missile.
Break!
Missile.
7 down, that's more than an ace.
This is not normally possible, so...
Bandit in my sights.
Missile. Missile.
On your ass. Missile!
Missile.
Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
I'm taking fire, but I can still fight.
Missile. 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 Missile.
UAV
Missile.
down.
Missile.
Damn, these guys are agile. Missile thing. 3 minutes remaining.
Forget these chumps. Let's go bomb something else before I lose track anymore.
They have me spiked. You've done a fair amount of work to their ground units, but I see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
Missile.
Missile incoming!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Target destroyed. Tank eliminated.
Missile. Missile.
Finding micro. 2 minutes remaining.
Missile. Missile.
Anyone have that besides triggers you think destroy the target?
Missile. Missile.
Trigger, he's got a lock.
Missile. 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 Missile.
AA gun down.
Missile.
Warning, missile in the air.
Missile. Missile.
Never thought I'd say this, but you're doing a hell of a job, Spare Squadron. Congratulations from the guard dog, untouched. Don't make me take it back. Eradicate the rest of them.
Missile. Missile.
Spare 15 target destroyed. You've got one on your tail.
Missile. Missile.
AA gun down.
I'm still at it. Missile. Missile.
1 minute remaining.
Missile.
Those
Missile.
two.
Missile. Zero. Missile.
Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Incoming missile. Breaking.
Fucking A.
They have me spiked.
Missile.
Missile incoming. Break.
Missile.
Vehicle down.
Missile.
AA gun down.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Ah, hell.
Missile. Missile.
No wonder I had Harriers on my ass. Yikes! Oh boy.
If the mission are the ones who stayed, they're crazy.
Missile. Missile.
Okay. You hit the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back.
I got a little too reckless.
They were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too.
Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here. Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
So yeah, don't be as reckless as I am. I nearly died.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack. We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up. It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything. Sharp as it.
Well, okay, for context, I had 1% HP left. So,
you lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you cross the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them.
That was a shit show. Alright, let's see if we can do one or two more. I think this one's gonna be the, Oh! I think this one is gonna be the one then.
You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Ocean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
Alright, if I crash here, it's because I do something really stupid. That said, let's go for our humble F-14D.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi. Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base. Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Stay alert.
Okay, be careful here though.
It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog?
Oh boy, I almost crashed into the mountain like an idiot.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base. Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
Crosswind's gonna slam us into the rock.
It's blowing me off course. Low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
This is a little ridiculous. See what I mean?
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover.
Alright, let's try our best to get through the first part. At the least.
Who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
Crosswind's gonna slam us into the rock.
It's blowing me off course.
Low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles.
Missile.
We'll have to rely on you guys to make it.
Cyclops 1, this is Band Dog. We need the job done on time.
Bad Dog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
Prince Millennium clouds above? This is a joke. It has to be.
Missile. Missile. Pull up.
Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Arusha. They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They had a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
Careful. No pressure on the mountains.
Unless you're the death wish, watch your altitude.
Ah, fuck it. Let's just go after the missiles.
Use the winds to guide you, amateurs.
Spare 15, target destroyed. Spare 15, launching missile. Destruction of target facility confirmed. Mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Righto. Do they have a death wish?
We're almost through. Well, the first part anyway. Oh, this is gonna be a mess.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile inbound, evade!
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up.
SAM sights down. Keep destroying radar facilities. All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
Oh shit.
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
This is gonna be rough.
Drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down.
Alright.
Destroy the UAVs.
We're gonna cheat this a little and fuck with their AI.
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
We're gonna go sniping.
Band Dog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
Wiseman 444 Squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Roger.
4 to go. Cyclops 2, watch your 6.
Spare 15, launching missile.
Oops.
Dodge that missile.
UAV destroyed.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys in support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Trigger's holding up, but we got our hands full.
I'm not stupid enough to fly into a thundercloud.
Cyclops 3, evade! Missile incoming! Enemy has a lock on me.
Cyclops 3, there's one aircraft nearby from the 444th.
Our job is to watch the airspace. Yours is to get the hell out of there.
Got it.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Bandog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive. You're in no position to call someone a devil, Count. Don't make me laugh.
Cyclops 2 is broken off. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for you.
And there we go.
Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, champ. We'll keep pushing fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it. He's glued to my tail. Still not firing.
Uh-oh.
I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8. No dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo!
Nice, Cobra. And bloop.
You could have done that sooner.
I want to understand.
I want to understand the enemy. Sorry.
He was toying with him. Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. It's with this guy. That's an Su-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Dang it. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Told us their jobs are done. I'm going home.
Craft flying out of bounds.
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11. From an element to take up the rear. Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Some 2, some 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Copy that, Jake.
Don't copy that.
Mihai kinda cheats. But, well, to be fair, he is the boss plane.
Attack failed.
That and, I wanna say, due to this shit. We're gonna try and cheat. Yeah, of course that doesn't work, but... Okay, he's gonna try to smash us in the hill. Damn. Oh hell.
See that color? It's fine. It's Mr. X for sure. The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Weisman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, black as a sheep. Just get my guys out of here. Understood.
Watch out for ice while you're in there.
Ooh, that got him.
Bandit hit. Spare 15 got him.
Please respond. What's your status?
The enemy's in the clouds. Follow them, Spare 15. Do something or the entire recon squadron could go down. Spare 15, Fox 3.
We dodged again. Interesting. White lines. Do they signify something?
It's kind of a scripted fight, so... Fuck.
Is he down? Managed to take it in a non-critical area. Teach you how to do that when we get back.
Yeah, your normal missiles are not hitting this big guy. Frankly speaking...
I can see with the clouds.
Hang on. I'm gonna try to trick him. The AI cheats, and I think I got it.
Fox 3.
Control regained. No issues.
Hey!
Even lightning barely bothered him. That guy's the real thing.
So-1, this is So-2. My status is fine. Do not interfere. So-1, clouds moving in. Let's return to base. Affirmative.
There we go.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will it be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear.
Alright!
Permission to land. You made it this far. Don't screw up.
Woohoo!
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare squadron.
That was tense. Even though I know it's the AI gets better piloting than you do, kind of thing, but
You
damn.
returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. Well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
Okay. Alrighty. Think that might be all I have the time. I mean, all I have time for today. Man, I really should play these with a heart monitor. Feels like my heart rate jumps pretty high. Would probably make for a decent stream gimmick. Heart monitor while playing heart-stopping air games. Okay, well, anyways. I'll catch you guys Actually, yeah. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for Trails and my favorite Ace Combat. I don't know if I'll ever do more Ace weeks. I'm thinking of just sprinkling the games in starting after this week as, like, alternatives to some games week by week for the nighttime slots. Because I love these games, but I don't know how long I can justify flying for a whole week again. Even though it's fun. Well, it's fun and... Well, it's fun, but I don't recommend doing this on the hardest difficulty right away. These games take a little bit to get used to. It's like... If I had to recommend this to a vast majority of VTuber streamers, they would suck flying like this. And frankly, I can't say I blame them. Because these games have shit all for tutorials. And the one game that did have a good tutorial is a frickin' PS2 game that is kinda hard to get these days. So, real awkward hours. Okay, that being said, tomorrow... Oh, right, also for tomorrow's game, it'll come with a nice little cover I made. I, refined the sound a bit more. But, let's just say this. Trying to do Spanish flamenco on a harmonica is just... It twists my tongue and everything just sounds kinda off. Not gonna lie. Anywho, see you guys tomorrow. Till then, take care and have a good night.